Hey guys, what's up? I'm back today to do another power ranking video, this time the topic being the Titan shifters from Attack on Titan. So before I get into the rankings, I want to lay out some ground rules for the video. Firstly, I will only be ranking the Titan shifters by how they are at the end of Season 3. I will not be including any of the Titan shifters that have not yet been shown in the anime, so the new ones from Season 4 will not be included in this list. I plan to do another video in the future including those two. Secondly, as each Titan's powers vary depending on who the shifter is, I will be ranking them by how strong the individual is based on how they use the Titan powers they possess, instead of only ranking them based on the sole abilities of their Titans. So with that being said, let's get into the rankings. So coming in at the bottom of this list is the possessor of the Cart Titan. The Cart Titan itself has not had many showings in the anime as of yet, but based on what we have seen, its use doesn't seem to be entirely for direct combat. The Cart Titan's main strength is its great speed, as shown when it was able to rescue both Zeke and Reiner from being killed by the Survey Corps. It also seems to possess great stamina as well, as it was able to stay transformed for lengthy periods of time in order to function as a scout for the other warriors in Shiganshina. The Cart Titan seems to function more as a support or transfer unit for things that are then used for combat, and therefore doesn't seem to possess very high direct combat strength itself. Its abilities are very useful in certain situations, but when compared to the other Titan shifters in a direct fight, the Cart Titan would most likely be the weakest. Now next up we have Ymir, who possesses the ability to transform into a 5-meter tall Titan with sharp claws and teeth. The main strength of Ymir is, similarly to the Cart Titan, the great speed her Titan form possesses due to its small size. It is able to cover large distances very quickly, made even easier with the presence of trees or structures for her to jump off of, making her very agile. Ymir also possesses considerably strong claws and jaw strength, which made her able to tear off the napes of Titans that were attacking her and handle many of them with ease. However, the main disadvantage of Ymir's powers is her Titan form's size. Being so small, she was eventually overpowered by the numerous Titans attacking her at Utgard Castle. Because of this, it makes it difficult for her to handle multiple opponents or opponents who are considerably more powerful than herself. Therefore, while Ymir does possess various different direct combat abilities unlike the Cart Titan, these abilities are not enough to overcome the abilities possessed by other Titan shifters, putting her close to the bottom of this list. Following Ymir, we have Reiner Braun, who possesses the ability to turn into the Armored Titan. Now, Reiner's Titan form is very powerful, possessing armored plates on its entire body, making his defensive capabilities one of the highest out of all of the Titan shifters. This armor allows for Reiner to protect himself from most conventional means of attack, as he was able to shrug off punches from Eren in his Titan form during their first fight with almost no reaction. In addition, Reiner possesses great strength, shown when he was capable of throwing Titans at the Survey Corps, and this strength combined with his armor makes his attacks very destructive and powerful. Reiner also possesses a limited ability to crystallize, shown when he generated crystal claws on his hands and feet in order to climb the wall. However, the armor is not without its drawbacks. For one, it seems to weigh Reiner down, making him slower and less agile. Secondly, the armor is not indestructible, as Eren was capable of shattering it with his crystallized punches during their second fight. Eren was also capable of shattering the armor using grappling techniques in their first fight as well. As most of the Titan shifters remaining on this list possess some form of crystallization ability, this makes the armor less of a factor in comparison. Reiner also seems to rely mostly on his incredible strength in a fight and doesn't possess as much fighting ability as someone like Annie does, limiting his approaches in direct combat. So while I do believe Reiner's abilities are powerful, they are very direct and inflexible, which allows other Titan shifters to edge him out. Next up we have Annie Leonhard. Now the main reason I ended up putting Annie above Reiner on this list is based off what we saw in Eren's first fight with Reiner. Eren was capable of taking down Reiner, despite his great strength, using fighting techniques he learned from Annie, and as shown in their own fights, Annie is a better hand-to-hand fighter than Eren is. Because of this, I believe that Annie would be capable of defeating Reiner in a similar manner to how Eren defeated him. So moving on, Annie's Titan form possesses a very similar physique to that of the Attack Titan, being an all-arounder type of Titan, having a proportionate body type. Annie's fighting abilities are amplified by this form, making her an extremely dangerous opponent in direct combat. Annie also possesses the ability to crystallize, making her punches and kicks extremely destructive and allowed her to decapitate Eren's Titan form with ease. In addition, Annie possesses an ability to attract titans with her scream, and while this ability can be self-destructive, it can also be used very effectively in certain situations. When it comes to weaknesses, Annie does not have many, so the only thing I can say is a weakness of hers is her overall lower level of strength compared to other titan shifters on this list, but this weakness is greatly mitigated due to her high fighting ability. Overall, Annie isn't in the top 3 because she is weak, but because the shifters above her on this list possess some absurdly strong abilities. So now, starting off the top 3, we have our main character, Eren Yeager. Now obviously, if Eren had full control of the Founding Titan, he would be at number 1 on this list, no question, but since that has not happened yet, I believe this is the most appropriate spot for him on this list. Now, Eren has the power to turn into the Attack Titan, a 15-meter tall titan that, like Annie, is an all-around type of titan with a proportionate body. However, Eren's physical strength is very high, being higher than Annie's and lower than Reiner's, making all of his attacks all the more destructive and devastating. In addition, thanks to drinking the armor potion, Eren now has the ability to crystallize, which he has used to varying effects. He has used this ability to create barricades, seal the holes in the wall, and also crystallize his hands to make his punches capable of breaking through Reiner's armor. Another strength of Eren is his hand-to-hand combat ability, which he honed during his time as a trainee. This allows him to be flexible in combat and gives him options when getting into a fight. All the abilities and experience Eren has accumulated over the series have become his greatest strengths, and once again, his placement at number 3 on this list isn't due to any particular shortcomings Eren has, but mainly is due to the absurdly strong abilities of those above him on this list. So coming in at runner-up, we have Zeke, the Beast Titan. So it shouldn't come as a surprise to see Zeke so high on this list given what we have seen him do in the series, as he is an absolute monster. Firstly, Zeke is the leader of the warriors within the walls, which already shows how much he is valued. Secondly, he was capable of easily defeating Reiner in Shiganshina when Reiner and Bertolt wanted to go save Annie and questioned his leadership. However, I believe Zeke's great strength comes less from the abilities the Beast Titan has and more from the fact that Zeke is of royal blood. Since he is of royal blood, Zeke has a limited ability to control titans. The exact limit of this ability is not yet known in the anime, but we do know he can control and coordinate large groups of titans, which is an absurdly strong power to have. This power is complemented by the powers possessed by Zeke's titan form, the Beast Titan. Zeke's titan form is very large, being 17 meters in height and resembling a giant ape in appearance. The main ability we've seen Zeke use is being able to throw objects extremely fast and accurately, which he used to kill most of the Survey Corps during the Battle of Shiganshina. Zeke also seems to have at least some ability to crystallize, which he attempted to do in his fight against Levi, along with possessing great physical strength due to his titan size. Overall, if Zeke only had the ability to utilize the Beast Titan's powers, I do not believe he would be as high on this list. However, his Beast Titan form coupled with his limited ability to create and control titans makes him an absolute monster to fight and certainly makes him one of the biggest threats in the show. So coming in at the tippity top, we have the monster, the freak of nature, you guessed it, Levi. So Levi is a captain of the Survey Corps. So at number 1 we have Bertolt Hoover, and by extension I guess you can include Armin Arlette in this place as well. So my inclusion of Armin is mainly due to the fact that Armin now possesses Bertolt's Titan, and since he's one of the most intelligent people in the show, even without seeing him use the ability yet, I believe he'll be able to use it just as effectively, if not more effectively than Bertolt could. So from this point on, when I'm talking about one of them, I'm actually talking about both of them. So Bertolt had the ability to transform into the Colossal Titan, a 60-meter tall titan that he used to destroy the walls at the beginning of the series. Bertolt's main strength is the sheer size of his titan form, making direct combat against him virtually impossible for any other titan shifter. His titan's size provides him with easily the highest physical strength out of any of the titan shifters, and while its size does make him slow, this weakness is offset by the sheer explosiveness and power of the rest of its abilities. In addition to the astronomically great strength the Titan form allows him, the transformation into the Colossal Titan itself can be used as a weapon, as whenever Bertolt transformed, a giant explosion happened which he used to wipe out most of the Survey Corps inside Shiganshina. Bertolt also had the ability to emit massive amounts of steam from his body, which he could control at will as a form of defense. This steam eats away at his muscle mass, which made scaling him next to impossible for the Survey Corps. The steam he emits also has variable levels of strength, ranging from him being able to blow people away to him being able to set fire to anything that comes near him. Honestly, the Colossal Titan is basically a nuclear bomb whenever it's used, and the sheer scale of its size and abilities makes anyone who possesses it the strongest Titan shifter. The only real way to beat the Colossal Colossal Titan in a straight one-on-one fight as stated by Hanji Zoe is a battle of attrition, which shows how ludicrously powerful the Colossal Titan is. The abilities of the Colossal Titan might even be stronger than what we have seen, as Reiner said that while the Colossal Titan's power is the greatest out of all the warriors, Bertolt's hesitative nature held him back. In the hands of a genius like Armin, who knows what the power will be capable of in the future. So guys, that pretty much wraps up my rankings of all the Titan shifters we have seen in the anime of Attack on Titan. Like I said, I do plan to do another one of these lists once Season 4 has completed, as we are going to be introduced to new Titan shifters as seen in the Season 4 trailer, so I'm very excited for that, and I hope you guys are hyped for Season 4 as I am. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. If you have your own rankings and opinions for the strength of the Titan shifters shown in the anime only, please feel free to leave those in the comment section. I would love to hear any feedback you guys have to have, and if you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel. It'll let you know whenever I post in the future, and it'll help me out a lot. With that being said, thank you all for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.